Welcome back to Soft Spoken English, the place where we learn English through heart-touching and real-life stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Soft Spoken English.
Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to Real Talks with Raashika. The podcast where we unpack those very real, very human moments we all go through. Sometimes awkward, sometimes amazing, always honest. I'm your host, Raashika. And today, I've got a good one for you. With me in the studio, or well, virtually, like always, is someone I absolutely adore talking to. He's thoughtful, a little too honest sometimes, and today, he's about to spill the beans on his first ever job interview. Say hi, Nick.
Hey Raashika. I don't know if I should say thanks or brace myself.
A little bit of both, honestly. So Nick, you told me you had quite the experience. Let's go back. When was this? How did it all start?
Okay. So this was, 6 months ago. I had just graduated, right? Full of dreams, and student debt. And one day I get this email, you've been shortlisted for an interview with Vector Media. And my heart? Gone. Just instantly disappeared.
I know that feeling. Like your stomach just drops.
Exactly. I read that email 5 times. Then I ate 3 chocolate cookies and stared at my laptop for an hour wondering if I was ready to be a real adult.
Spoiler alert, no one ever is.
But yeah, I start preparing like a man on a mission. Watching interview tips on YouTube, rehearsing answers in front of the mirror like a soap opera actor.
What kind of questions were you practicing?
You know, the classics. Tell me about yourself. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's your biggest weakness? And I kept trying to make it sound smart without sounding like a robot.
Did you write stuff down?
Oh yeah, full script. Pages. Color-coded. I even had fake bullet points in case I forgot my own name.
A +4 effort. Okay, day of the interview. What's happening?
I wore this light gray shirt. Thought it made me look serious but approachable. Got there early, because I'm paranoid about being late. And the lobby was quiet. Too quiet. Like, you can hear your thoughts quiet.
Oof, anxiety central.
Then this lady walks in, super professional, clipboard in hand, and says, Nicholas Grant? And I literally stood up and said, yes, that's me, but my voice cracked halfway through like I was 13 again.
Ah. Adorable. Terrifying. Adorifying.
Exactly. So I go in, and I kid you not, I blanked on the first question. She said, tell me a little about yourself, and I stared at her like, who even am I?
Existential crisis, activated.
Somehow I powered through. Talked about my college projects, my love for creative writing, even cracked a little joke. And they laughed.
Wow. That must have felt like a lifeline.
It was. After that, I loosened up. Spoke like a real person. Not perfectly. But honestly. And the best part? They emailed me 3 days later and offered me the internship.
Let's go, Nick.
I know. First win ever in the professional world. And I learned something huge. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you.
That's so true. If you're listening right now and you've got your first interview coming up, just remember, they're not hiring a script. They're hiring a human.
Exactly. Be kind to yourself. Breathe. And maybe, bring cookies.
Solid advice. Nick, thank you so much for sharing your story. This was gold.
Thanks for having me, Raashika. Anytime.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's episode of Real Talks with Raashika. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to follow, share, And maybe send us a voice note if you've got a first interview story too. Who knows, it might just end up on the next episode. Take care, be gentle with yourself, and remember, every first time is a beginning, not a test. Bye for now.